Hey guys, so I recorded this date night Goldie Bronze look. I hope you guys enjoy it. We are going to start by first prepping our skin with the MAC Time Check lotion. Just smoothing it throughout. I'm mainly focused it on my pores on the center of my face. And then we're going to do a second prime with none other than the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blurring Primer. And just smoothing that along. I set my brows with the e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel in dark brown. Just getting them in place to prepare for my Precisely My Brow Pencil in number 3.5 that I'm going to use to fill in and shape the rest of my brows. After my brows are set, I'm going to carve them out and prime my lid with the P. Louise eye base in Rumor number 3 and my flat paddle eyeshadow brush. After my brows are thoroughly carved out and my primer is in place, I'm going to go over it with the Sephora number 2 concealer brush just to make sure that everything is nice and even before I set it with the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. This is going to help to ensure whenever I apply my eyeshadows that they blend smoothly. The eyeshadow palette that I'm using for this look is the Morphe Nude Ambitions. The first color that I'm going to go in with is a skin tone brown called Headline Nudes, and I'm going to blend that above my crease with a tapered blending brush across from inner corner to outer corner. Ignore the squeak, that's Tara and her toy. Just going in with smooth circular motions, just blending throughout the eye. This is going to help to make sure everything blends smoothly. We're going to move down just a little bit with the next color over called In the Flesh, using the same brush, just blending from inner corner to outer corner. With this kind of look, the more you layer it, the more in-depth it looks, and it looks like you've done more work than you actually did. And it looks like your eyeshadow look took you longer than it may have. I'm sorry about Tara and her squeak toy. Stop! Next, I'm going to go in with a smaller tapered blender brush from Sephora. And I'm going to take the color Show Off, which is a little bit of a deeper brown. And we are going to go into that last quarter of the eye, that outer V area, and we are going to deepen it up. Applying it in small circular motions. We are just staying in that area though. Next, I took the Rumor base again, and I'm going to apply it to the lid. This is going to help to ensure that my shimmer and glitter shades that I apply on the lid adhere and give it the most maximum payoff. I'm not quite cutting the crease. I'm not going up as far into my crease area, just right on my lid right below the crease. And as you can see, I'm stopping at that 3/4 mark where we applied Show Off. And then for the lid, we are going to take Gold Digger and Unrated and apply those to the lid space in patting motions. To also help ensure maximum payoff, you can use like a glitter glue, like the NYX glitter glue or the Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. Those work great as well. I like the P. Louise because it gives me a blank canvas across the entire eye for some continuity. Next, I took the darkest 2 browns in the palette, which is All Access and Naked Eye, and I'm going to take those and apply it to that outer 4th area where I applied Show Off earlier and just deepen the look. Just small circular motions blending right up until I get to Gold Digger. Now I'm just going to go in and reinforce all the colors that I've applied on the eye look, just making sure everything is nice and smooth and that my eyeshadow is saturated to my liking. Next, I'm going to set my brow bone with a light highlight. I'm going to take Silver Streaker and a matte color called Sheer Genius, and I'm just going to apply it to the brow bone. I don't want it to be super shimmery and take away from the lid, so that's why I mixed it with a little bit of that matte color. Next, I'm going to apply my upper lash line liner. And while I'm applying that, I have my lashes setting with the glue on them that I'm going to apply next. So I don't want that thick of a liner, but I want it to be able to show and give a little bit more drama to the eye. Alright, so we are going to go in with our Surreal Skin Foundation from Makeup by Mario. I am in the color 18W. We're going to apply that with our Sonia Kashuk flat top brush. I'm sorry, I think that one's like the angled brush actually. And we're just applying that all throughout the face in patting and buffing motions. Next, I'm going to go in with my High Glam Concealer by Natasha Denona in the color NP10. I'm going to apply that under the eye. I am also going to sharpen out that outer part of my eyeshadow, just kind of giving it a very sharp look, like there is an invisible wing there. I'm going back in with my Sephora number 2 brush, just blurring out that concealer and blending it into my foundation. You do not have to use a brush. I am just kind of in a brush phase right now while I've been doing my makeup. You can use your beauty sponge. They will work just fine on this look too, and you can actually probably blend it a little bit faster than I'm able to blend with these brushes, but it will your makeup blenders will give you a beautiful finish as well. So you don't have to have all these different brushes that I have. Alright, and next we are going to bronze up our face. I'm going to take my LYS No Limit Cream Bronzer and my Japanesque Domed Powder Brush and apply the bronzers to the high points of my cheekbones, across my forehead, and then down my jawline and give it a light blend. I don't like to take the cream bronzer and just like apply the stick to my face because sometimes it can be a little bit too harsh and harder to blend out. Not necessarily with the LYS bronzer. This one blends like a dream. I've never had a problem blending this one, but sometimes with other cream bronzers, just like applying them directly to the face, you can have a hard time blending. So I just prefer to apply it to my brush and then apply it to my face. Okay, and now I'm going to go in back with my foundation brush and I'm going to give that bronzer a nice blend into the skin. I go back and forth between my dome powder brush that I applied the bronzer with and my foundation brush just to make sure that it is seamlessly blended but that my product is still visible and still in its place. Okay, now I'm just going to make sure that there is no creasing in my under eye concealer before we set it. We are going to use the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder and a powder puff and apply it to the under eye, forehead, down the bridge of the nose, across my smile lines and chin. Since this is a high glam date night look, I do take my setting very, very seriously. So I like to go in and do small tapping motions, making sure everything is creaseless and perfected. And then I'm going to go over that with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium golden and just apply that as a final set and bring some warmth and highlight back to my under eye area. To set my contour, my cream bronzer, I'm going to go in with the NARS bronzer in Laguna number 4 and apply that to all the areas that I applied my cream contour. So across my cheeks, the sides of my forehead, and down my jawline. Next, I'm going to set my entire face with the Mineralized Skin Finish in dark and my fluffy Sonia Kashuk powder brush. Just going all over. We're going to apply powder blush with the Morphe 8R Pro Foundation palette, and this is the matte blush. It doesn't have a name in the palette, but just a matte mid-tone pink. I go in with the Sephora 99 brush to apply, and then I blend back and forth with my angled brush and the 99 brush to get the amount of intensity that I want. So now we're going to line our waterline with our LA Girl brown liner, and our lashes are ready to be applied. So we are going to pop on our eyelashes next. So here we have our Lily Lashes in Mykonos, a nice flirty dramatic lash that is nice and full, but not too full, not too long, not too heavy. It doesn't take away from the eye look, but really adds some drama to that lash line. And I just go in and apply those and really pinch and sandwich them in with my natural lashes. Next, I'm going to go back into my shadow palette and I'm going to take the color All Access, the second to darkest brown in the palette, and apply that to my lower lash line just to give it some smoke and a little bit of drama. I highlight my face down the bridge of my nose and across my cheekbones with the Estee Lauder Glow Gelée powder, just to give a subtle glow but still a little drama to the look. I'm slowly getting back into highlighting. Next, I'm going to line with my absolute favorite brown, Limitless Brown from Makeup Forever. And then we are going to apply the e.l.f. It's the new e.l.f. Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm in Vanilla Toffee. This thing is beautiful. They are so amazing. If you can get your hands on them, I definitely recommend picking them up. Okay, we are going to set our face with the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Impeccable Setting Spray. Just touch up our brows, make sure everything is in place, and we are all done. Thank y'all so much for getting ready with me. I really hope you guys enjoy this look, and I hope y'all give it a try. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this bronzy date night get ready with me. If you guys like the look, like any of the products, please like this video, give me a good thumbs up. If you have any questions, any suggestions about future products, future videos, please comment down below. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I will see y'all in my next video.